Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. So I'm going to show you another quick simple recipe which I use to go from 91 kgs down to 71 kgs within a 6-month period. Okay, so this is one that I was using on a regular basis. Again, I was using this 2 to 3 days a week, and not only that, this one's a really good one as well. You can also meal prep this as well and then just put it into a container and just heat it up and just put it into a microwave. It's that simple to do. Okay, so you ready? Let's go. Okay, so what we're going to need for this recipe, we're going to be using 2 whole eggs, and then we're going to bump the protein up with the egg whites as well. And then I've got 2 bacon medallions left here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use 2 of those, and then we're going to have some fat-free cheese. And we're going to have a tin of spinach. I'm just finding it easier in a tin because it's cheaper to get the tins for me at the minute. I don't know why. And then we're going to use the sliced mushrooms as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get one of these muffin trays as well, because we're going to fill it all up into that. Right, really simple. First of all, you're going to start off with 2 whole eggs. I'm just going to chuck them inside the bowl. Next step is you just put your scales onto 0, so you zero it out, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to put in 200 grams of the egg whites, because that's just going to boost up your protein intake. Next step, all you're going to do is you're going to fry this with some fry light. Give it a couple of squirts on there, just lube it up. And now what you're going to do is just going to put your bacon medallions, and we're just going to slap them straight in there. While these are cooking, what you're then going to do is you're going to drain off your mushrooms, because we're going to put the mushrooms inside there as well. So you're going to drain off the spinach as well, and then what we're going to do is we're going to throw the spinach all inside here as well, just to cook it up a little bit. So I've got this all cooking away nicely now, so what we're going to do is just going to cook all this up first, then we're going to start putting it all together. Right, first step, all we're going to do is we're going to get the spinach and we're going to even it out into each and every single one of these. Spinach is evened out into each and every one. So now what we're going to do is you're going to put your bacon and your mushrooms all on top of this lot. Right, so we've assembled everything in there now. So you've got your spinach in there, you've got your mushrooms in there, and you've got your bacon in there. So now here's the fun part. Now you need to even all this mixture out very carefully into each and every one of these. Right, now that those are carefully in, now what you're going to do is you're going to put your oven to 200 degrees and you're going to stick it inside for 10 minutes, but then you're going to come back and we're going to keep an eye on it. So it'll be 10 minutes, then keep an eye on it. You might need to poke it a little while, then put it, just if it's still running, you stick it back in for another further 5 minutes. Right, so these have had a good 15 minutes in the oven so far, and as you can see, they're still not quite ready. So what you've got to do is you've just got pierce them open a little bit, and if you see that they're still runny, just pierce each one open, just let some air in each side of one of these, and then just put it back inside the oven for another 5 minutes, and if it still needs another 5, just keep going until you get it. It shouldn't take too much longer though. And there you go, after about 16 minutes in total, these things are finally done, and all you got to do is just stick them onto a plate. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just get 1 serving of the fat-free cheese, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to weigh it out onto the plate. So I've got 25 grams. What you're going to do is I'm just going to put this over the top, a little bit of fat-free cheese all over the top of this as well. You can stick these in as well before you stick them into the oven, or you can do what I do. I just like to sprinkle it over the top, just a little bit of the fat-free cheese. And there you go, a nice simple high protein breakfast you can have in the morning. You can also meal prep this as well, because you can take this to work the next day. Just put them straight into the microwave for about a minute just to heat them back up again. But there you go, and you've got a high protein breakfast. So everything got tracked onto my fitness pal. Okay, so total calories in total was 485 calories for that whole plate. So in total, the total calories for that is 10 grams of carbs in there. You've got 18 grams in fat in there, and you've got a massive 73 grams of protein in there as well. I'm going to stick the macros for you that you can have a look for it just up there. I'm also going to put the recipe for it inside the comment section for me as well. Again, just leave it in the comment section if you want me to put anything else like this together, any more of my recipes which I actually use to actually do my cut with. Just put them in the comment section for me. I will quite happily put these things together for you. Now that is a really simple one that you can meal prep as well. So if you want to meal prep it the night before, you can just meal prep this thing the night before. You can then take this thing to work with you, and you've got yourself a nice high protein breakfast that you can take for work. If not, you can just cook this up really quick and simple straight in the kitchen as well. So yeah, nice and easy high protein breakfast for you. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to see you guys in the next one. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button down there, and I'll see you in the next one.